for the exercises. Right, the curtsy, big move. So you take a side, I'm going to do it with my back to you so you can follow me. So we go this way, step, bring the foot behind, we do a curtsy, not turning, the body will automatically turn because it wants to find an easy way. But if we keep facing the front and dip.
Oh, I see.
And back up. So you're using everything now. And then we go across to the other side and we dip down again.
So you're actually doing a curtsy and you're facing straight like this.
But you face the front.
Oh, okay, it's interesting. They do a thing called, actually it's in the gym, so but you're on a foam block, so you stand up and do the curtsy, so you're a little bit above the ground, so your first foot is here, and then I have a small 5k weight, and I go down 1, 2, but I'm off the ground.
Right. So what you're doing is quite a shortened version.
Yes.
So whilst you're using strength, by going wide and by staying facing the front, you're actually using more, you are using muscle to stay there, quite a lot of muscle, but you're actually waking up a lot more muscles, but without the weight.
Okay, so as you start.
So we'll go that way first.
This way first,
okay. So take a wide step.
Take a wide step, that wide?
Yep. Okay. And then take the foot behind, but don't twist, so face me, face me, face me, face me. Superb. Up, wide. The other way.
Oh, and then you go straight down. Okay.
Foot goes behind, that's it, and down again. And you can have your arms for balance, and then the other way.
Wow.
Big, isn't it? I think we do 5 each side. Staying upright. Brilliant. That's good. And it's testing your balance as well. It's not hurting you, is it? Is it hurting?
It's very, very demanding.
Demanding is good. Hurting is not.
And it's not to do with how.
That's it. We've done 5 each side.
It's to do with the. Okay, that's great.
I'm listening. To do with.
To do with pace and balance. So that's the arms, doesn't it? See.
The arms are for balance. Yeah, they're for balance. Well, you're in a ballerina.
Yes.
But
you'd be a queen.
But it's for balance.
Yes.
Because having them down here, but also it's hard work having them up here.
Yes.
As well. So you're now recruiting even more muscles.
Yes.
So the next one I had, again thinking of your hips.
So what's that one for? Just
all of this. I mean, you're working these,
right.
Twisting. It's hard work to not twist.
Yes.
So you're really working those hip muscles.
Yeah. Okay.
And the waist.
Okay.
And then the next one I thought was a backward lunge. Now, because you're fit, I'm asking you to do this. I presumed you were as fit. So we step back, and then we're going to go down, and then we're going to go across the knee and back, and across the other knee and back, and then that's one rep. So how does that sound?
Okay, so
start at the front of your mat with your arms out in front.
Okay.
And you take a big step back, and then you go into a lunge.
Do I go all the way down to the ground?
Not touching the ground, no. And then while you're there,
okay.
Turn towards me.
Whoa, okay.
Is that too much?
No, it's just understanding what you're asking to do with me. But immediately that's interesting. So this is absolutely all about what's the word? Poise.
Poise is a good word. Pilates is deliberate, to me, then the other way, and then back to the middle, and stand. Super.
Oh.
It's big, isn't it?
That's a toughie.
And it's doing lots of things at once.
Okay.
Lots of muscles. So the other side.
It's about also pace.
Step back, down, turn, the other way. Lovely. And push through that front heel and up. So I think 3 each side is going to be enough.
Say again?
3 each side. So
3
you've done 1 each side, 2 more each side. It's concentration. That's it. Try and stay upright.
Yes.
Good. halfway now.
Okay.
Mhm.
So this leg again?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Step back.
Mhm.
Down.
Yeah.
Up.
And the other way. Your speed is perfect.
Mm.
And then up. And one more on each side.
Okay. So it's this leg this time.
Mhm.
Okay, step back.
Yeah.
Step back. Down.
Mhm.
One. Okay, that's good. Take your
This
time.
is going to massively improve your balance for everything else.
Step back.
Mhm.
Down. One. Two.
Superb.
Step up.
Yeah. And one more on the other leg. Take
One
it.
more.
Yeah.
I suppose you get legs set up at another legs, don't you?
Always one side's
Always,
better
okay.
than the other.
Okay, step back.
Mhm.
So step back onto the heel, just out of curiosity.
You won't be able to get back
No.
on the heel, so no, it's on
Okay,
the toe.
just right. And be careful not to step back too far.
Well, if you can do it,
Oh, I see
I
that.
can do it. I can go back quite a long way.
Okay.
The main thing is staying upright.
Okay, so step back.
Stay upright. Stay
Yeah.
That's it. Turn. Turn. Lovely. And you didn't take any shortcuts, which is fantastic. Some people will go down and they'll already be turning. It's
Okay.
cheating. It's very specific, very precise. Very, very precise and concentrating.
Yes. Well.
It's good.
Okay.
And when it starts to get easy, you'll know. You'll be thinking, wow, cool, I can do this. So I'm going to say 3 each side. Because I can't make it too long, else it's just you won't do it. So the other one is a standing forward bend. And again, this is for your lower back and your legs. So we go wide. And I want to do the first one with your hands on your hips, because hands on your hips, you can stop. Right, so you got your neck lengthened, and we inhale here. And as we exhale, we go down with this flat back. I haven't changed my back position, haven't changed it. That's it, keep going as far as you can without any pain. Lovely, stop. Inhale there and suck your belly into your spine, and then come back up on the exhale. Brilliant, that's good. So inhale, exhale. Inhale at the bottom, belly button to spine. Inhale all the way back up. Okay, so how did that feel? Because
actually, that feels very okay.
I could make it a bit harder, but not much.
I think, yeah, it doesn't. And actually, it's interesting because I thought it might catch that band with the congestion, but it's not.
Good. So what I'm going to do to make it harder is move this weight of this hand to here. So this makes this load a bit heavier.
Okay.
So it's a bit harder.
Right.
Without needing weight, so we can start again. So we inhale. Exhale to bend, bend, bend. Inhale at the bottom and bring belly button to spine, and exhale all the way back up. How's that feel?
Yeah.
So let's do 3, 4 more. 4 more.
Yes, 4. Yes.
4 more. So we end up with 5 again.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now, so I'm going to inhale now.
Yeah. Exhale down.
Wait, so I have to remember. I have to remember to breathe.
You must remember to breathe.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be talking you through it. Inhale to prepare.
And then you're exhaling as you're going down, aren't you?
Exhale.
Okay.
On the
Here we go
effort.
then. I'm inhaling.
Okay.
I'm breathing. I'm alive.
You're alive. Exhale down. Exhale down. Exhale down. Exhale down. Inhale where you are and belly button to spine, and exhale on the effort coming up. E for effort, E for exhale. There you go. 3
Although
more.
I'm feeling that quite a lot there.
Yeah, you will.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
It's massive. Exhale to move. Exhale. It's good. Your back is really nice and straight. Inhale at the bottom. Belly button to spine before you come back up. Brilliant. 2 more then. while we're there, I'm just noticing this stands more proud than that one, but not much, just a bit.
One more?
No, that's fine. No, that's your
fine.
5.
Okay.
But with 5 at the harder position. So you should be feeling quite now.
Yeah.
So that's times 5, so it's easy to remember. And then we go down to the floor and we're going to do the shoulder bridge, which is called the glute bridge in your world. In Pilates, it's called shoulder bridge.
Okay.
So lying on the floor as elegantly as you can.
So sucking the belly into the back.
Well, before we move, let's do this is what I do before I get out of bed in the morning. Right, I arch my back so I can put my hand under.
Yeah.
Arch it really high.
Yeah.
And then squeeze down on your hand, and then you have to move the hand out of the way.
Okay.
And then arch your back. This is good mobility. And then squeeze down. Yeah, that's great. You got that. So now do it without having to put your hand in, but it's exactly the same thing. So you arch your back and round your back. Doesn't that feel nice?
You used to give me an exercise like this just on its own.
I did, and I'll tell you what it was. It was this and hold.
Yes.
And hold. And it's really hard. You think it's really easy, and
Yes.
it's not. And then it was like this and hold.
Yes.
It is actually quite hard, isn't it?
It is. So I'm arching my back now,
Yeah.
and now
So
I'm flattening it.
that's perfect. And the reason we do that first is because when you're going to shoulder bridge, you start by inhaling, and as you inhale, you prepare by squashing your back into the floor and slightly tipping your pelvis. And then E for exhale, E for effort. As you go up to glute bridge or shoulder bridge, whichever you want to call it,
Yeah.
you do the exhale to all the way
Okay.
to the top.
So let me just do. I'm going to inhale.
Mhm.
I'm going to arch my back.
No, the opposite. You're going to round your back, squash the hand, if you imagine your hand on the floor, and then peel up off the floor. That's it. Inhale at the top,
Okay.
and then exhale down. Brilliant. It's good timing. Inhale, prepare by back to the floor. Exhale all the way up. Inhale at the top. And exhale all the way down. How does that feel? Because there are so many things I can add on to that. Masses of them.
It feels good. Just so I can just check with you. When I was with my osteopath, she said, "Oh, check this thing out." I said, "I'd check it out when I spoke to you." And she said, "Make sure that when you go down, that you almost imagine you're kicking each vertebra as you go down,
Rolling down.
rolling it down."
Or articulating the spine.
About what?
Articulating the spine. So
Okay.
for blokes, for girls, we say, imagine you've got a string of pearls, and you pick one end up, and it's one pearl at a time. For blokes, I decided bike chains.
What?
A bike chain.
Yeah.
So if you remember the links in a bike
Yeah, yeah.
chain, lying across the floor, you pick up one end, and you want 1 link, 2 links, 3 links, 4
Okay.
links, and those are your vertebrae.
Right.
Does
Okay.
that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
I like visuals.
Okay. Let me see. I'll just do it again so you can see. So I'm going to lie on the ground. Okay. I'm happy my back is flat now.
Yeah. So
Okay.
then,
I'm going to inhale and go to the top position.
yeah, 1 vertebrae at a time. Yeah. And when you come down, 1 vertebrae at a time. So you start at the top, bike chain to floor. Yeah, that's good. That's great.
Right.
So I think 5 of those.
Okay.
But is it too? I think 5 of those is good because you need to learn in your head to do it properly. But I can make it much harder, a bit harder, a bit harder, a bit harder, a bit harder. But I wonder if we should stick with that for now.
Okay.
Because I'm not here to build your strength because you go to the gym for that.
Yeah.
I'm not here to do your CV. You go to the gym for that.
Right.
You're doing something that they don't do.
Sure.
Is that right? So I think shoulder bridge, rolling, and I've put here, look, really rolling up.
Okay. And one more question then. When you're got your starting position, are you leaning against your shoulders here again?
Shoulders definitely not your neck.
So shoulders,
Not,
yeah. So it's just-
not your neck. at
Yeah.
all.
So you're coming off a bit, aren't you?
Mm,
Yeah. So that's all.
but
That's
never on your neck.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
down.
I'll get that now. A little bit
So the
higher.
only thing I want to correct now is if I look at your feet, you have got
Oh,
your
yes.
toes are off the floor and
Yeah.
the one foot was slightly in front of the other.
Yes.
So we want feet flat
Yes.
and level with
Okay.
each other.
Okay.
That's
So like
there,
that.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you're in that
That's it.
position, and then
Yeah.
come
And
down.
then down. That's brilliant. So 5 of those at that speed does take quite a while, so you've got to be patient. Because I did make myself a note last time. You were trying to whiz through everything
Yes.
as though you were at the gym, and this is slowing it right
Yes.
down.
Yes.
Bit
Yes.
alien for you.
Yes.
Okay, so the next one is windscreen wipers. Now this is a really powerful move, but we're starting small again. So windscreen wipers, same starting, but I've got my knees together, my feet together, and my arms out here.
Right.
And if you look at my foot, this is now the outside or top foot. As I go over, it comes off. See how it comes off the floor? So
Oh, yeah.
it's not like this.
Yeah.
They're glued together.
It parallels the other one.
Yeah. So that's where we need to be. So it's belly button to spine and over. So that is mobility for your spine, and it's stretching your hip and stretching your hip.
Right.
So do that first as
Okay.
a mobility exercise.
Right.
And I have to do that before I get out of bed. So before I get out of bed, I do that, and then I do those.
Right. What's the relationship between that and this thing where you're holding a stretch like that?
We're keeping on the move. We're moving.
Okay.
So we're doing it for mobility.
And do it
And-
slowly. So I'm going to do
Yeah.
this now straight. So my arms are straight out.
Yeah.
My feet together.
Brilliant. Perfect. Yeah. And then keep moving all the way back up. And over to the other side. So you should, yeah. So what you were doing was the stretch that we would normally do at the end of a class.
Right.
That's it. You've got the feet perfect.
Feet what?
Your feet are perfect.
Good. Okay. I can't get down to the bottom yet, but that's
No.
okay.
It's fine.
But it's all about the slow movements.
Yep. And
And
control.
I'm just feeling it catching there,
Where?
that side. Okay, that's good.
Right.
That's really
So
good.
that's a windscreen wiper. That's first level. And we're going to do 5 each side.
Okay. That's 3 each side.
Mm-hmm. Something
Climb
hurt
a
then?
rope. I can feel it
I heard it was your face. You pulled up on your face as though something hurt.
getting to.
Brilliant. Does that feel okay?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Right. So that's what we're going to do first. We're going to build up on that, but not now.
Okay.
And then the other thing is single leg circles, which I think is going to be brilliant for your hips. So single leg circles, we warm up first by just imagine you have a pencil here
Yes.
going up to the ceiling. I'm just going to draw a circle. Now the main thing is
Just get
this,
your back down on the ground.
keep that and that on the floor. So I'm just going to do these to warm up. That's brilliant. And then 3 the other way.
So you're drawing a circle with your toe.
No, with your knee. So
Oh,
your
with your knee.
knees up to the ceiling, and your knees drawing a circle
Oh,
on the
okay.
ceiling. Yeah,
Okay,
because if you do it with your toe, you end up doing this.
Yeah.
It's like, that's good. And then do the other leg.
Okay, let's do the other one.
Yeah, this is just the warm up for the actual exercise, by the way. This isn't the
Okay.
exercise. Okay. Lovely. And 3 the other way. So thinking of physics, your leg is a lever. You know when I said when we were doing the forward bend,
Yeah.
by bringing the arms up, you make it heavier. Now, by lengthening the leg, you make it heavier. Same leg, same weight, but you're making it heavier because you've put the weight on it. So now we're doing it with the heel. So now I'm drawing a circle with the heel. Okay?
Okay.
And the thing is, you can't let this bum come off the floor. This bum here has to stay there.
This
Which
bum
it is.
here?
Yep, stay
It
on
is,
the
yeah.
floor. Don't let it tip. And that's where all these muscles are working now. So you can go bigger now, because bigger circle. Bigger
Draw a
circle.
bigger circle.
Much bigger. Look, watch this. Go to there, to there,
Oh wow.
to there. You know, you can do that. To there. Because don't forget, you've had your leg here. So you know you've got that much movement. So you could do just a teardrop upside down. Teardrop. Teardrop. Yeah,
Okay, it's quite a big movement.
it is. And it's going to be 3 each way again. And 3 each way again. I can go much bigger now. I can go all the way around here.
Yep.
But I've got quite long hamstrings.
Yes.
So, you know, so I'm saying to you, I think you'll be able to do it here. You'll be able to get to the floor.
So my back is on the ground, I
Yes,
can
it
guarantee
is.
that.
I can see that.
So that's about as much mobility as I got there.
That's fine. It will get better. So,
Is that kind of that's quite a strong mark of mobility, that, isn't it? Because really, because
of your hips.
yes. Okay, let me try the
And
other
it's
one.
going to improve your hips. Yes. So we now need to do 3 each way of this one.
See, I
as well.
can't. It's interesting. That's a tight one. So I get this one up here comfortably. My
You're still on the floor.
tailbone's on the ground.
Yeah.
I can move that
Mhm.
in
Go
that kind
bigger.
of circle.
That you were going bigger before.
Huh?
You were doing a bigger circle before.
Okay.
That's it. That's better. But slower, slower, slower. That's it.
Remember to breathe.
Yeah.
Let's see with this one. So, right, suck in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, bigger but slower. How's that? That's good. Now breathe. You start to clench your teeth. Does it hurt?
No, it just feels very tight. It absolutely showing me what the issue is.
So, if you want to, you could go back to knees here if you wish.
Well, I think they're great.
But that's
They're great warm-ups.
yeah. And then we're going to go here. And
Right.
what you're doing, you'll see it when you look back at this. You're wanting to go quite quickly. So look how I'm wobbling. Whereas if I do it nice and slowly,
Yes.
I'm not wobbling.
Yeah.
And that's the speed.
Okay.
So think of it, if you like, breathe in to go up, breathe out to go down, and that will slow you down nicely.
Yes.
That's good, that's better, that's much better. 3 each way, each leg. Single leg circle times 3 each way, each leg. Right. While we're here, scissors, because again, thinking of your hips. So scissors, when you do a basic move with somebody who's not very strong, this would be their scissors. But I think you're already way beyond that. So, can you see how my back is arched.
Yes.
Now I push my back down. Can I keep my back down when I bring the other leg up?
Right.
So that's what I want to test. And then we can do your scissors here.
Oh, okay.
Which again, slow, controlled.
Right, okay.
So bring one leg to what we call tabletop. That's it. Now that's slightly cheating because your knee's a little bit close there. That's tabletop.
Okay.
Now, can you back belly button to spine, spine to floor, and lift the other one? You can. So that's your scissors. Brilliant. How do you find that? Because I can make that a bit harder.
I can feel it straight in the core.
Good. So I think 5 each side. And let me know if that's too easy. What do you think? Well done on the breathing.
Okay.
Do you feel like you've done enough?
Eh?
Do you feel like you've done enough? Do
Yeah,
5 there exactly like that?
Yes.
Because I can make it harder or I can make it easier.
I think I need to work on that.
Right. We've got that sorted. Now the next one is seated spine twist. Now I'm not sure you're going to like this, so can you sit upright like this? Does it hurt if you're tipping back? Let me have a little look. Oh no, you're not. So a lot of people, because their hamstrings are tight, they end up tipping their pelvis back.
Okay.
And you're not, you're upright, which is great. So I want you to put your hands together in a prayer position. Fingertips on your chin and thumbs on your chest. And literally just turn without any movement. So you feel the weight on both cheeks. Keep it there. And turn. And turn back. And this is going to work your hip flexors. That's good.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
5 each side again. And there's loads and loads times 5 hands in prayer. We're going to stick to that.
You can also feel it just there.
Your hip flexors.
Is that it? Okay.
Yep, that's normal. Good timing as well. You're breathing.
Feels like when you go to the end of the extension, you just hold it for a tab.
Well, this is the next step. You pulse. You can go pulse, pulse, pulse. Release,
okay.
if you wish.
Yes.
Try one. Yeah. As long as you don't rush it. Yeah, that's good.
That's a really
I'm
good
going to say with
exercise.
the pulse then.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just a half level up.
Okay.
And then the next one was for your back, and then that was it really. It's your hip flexors.
Yes.
Well, you know the stretch we do. This one. That's the antidote.
No, yeah. You need to show me that one again.
I will.
Is that called a hip lunge?
Hip flexor stretch.
Okay.
Because these are your hip flexors. They
Yeah.
join and they allow you to flex your hip. And
Okay.
you've just been working that massively. Because what happens is, when you've got 9, I can sit like that and it doesn't affect my hip flexors because I've got long hamstrings. But what happens is your core gets tired and it screams out for help, and these come in to help.
Okay.
And that's why you're using those, and you wouldn't normally. There's one more I want to do. It's called dart, and we did similar before, but this one I was going to do swan dive, but you talked about this. You need to strengthen this.
Yeah.
So we're going to have our face on the floor, and you're going to inhale here, and as you inhale, you're going to imagine you've got an ice cube under your tummy.
Yes.
And then you're going to lift and cross the arms. So I'm turning my shoulders inside out.
Okay.
And then come down. So it's
Okay.
slow and controlled. So arms are on the floor.
On the
Yeah,
ground.
on the floor. So you inhale, and the first thing you do is suck your belly button into your spine, and then really pull those shoulder blades towards each other, and then release down. So that's good. How does that feel? So you should be now. I think you can go to lifting your feet as well now, as long as you've got straight legs.
I'm technically want to go into. I'm lifting my feet off the ground.
But
I'm technically want to go into a Superman position.
But all you were doing then is doing this.
Yes.
So in actual fact, if you were lifting your feet, see how my knees are lifting as well.
Yes.
There.
Okay.
So just lifting your knees and feet and bending your knees is kind of fitting, really.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay.
It's good. Just stand behind, see if you're coming up evenly. Yeah, you are. How does that feel? Is that hard work?
It's moderate, too hard.
So I think you've probably already done 5. I'm trying to stick to 5 because it's easy to remember. Well done.
Okay. Yep.
Right, so that's all the exercises.
Okay.
So I think you need to do some stretching now. So the best stretch when you do that stretch is to actually go wide kneed, because then you're stretching your inner thighs
Okay.
as well and your hips. So it's exactly the same as what you just did, but with your knees wide.
Oh, sounds good. Okay, so I just want to
Yeah, what hurt then?
just a little thing in the knee. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then just down again. And just enjoy it and breathe for 3 big full breaths. So I'm just going to write this down. So this is called wide leg child pose. And then come up out of that.
Yeah.
Bring your knees together. And we need to do that hip flexor stretch.
Okay.
So it's forward with one foot. That's it. And then lean into it.
So
That's it. Perfect.
you're feeling it there.
Yeah.
And here. Okay.
And here, where you're, and here. Yeah,
Oh, actually, yes.
yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah,
what
it's
it is.
just that.
And 3 full breaths again. And don't force a stretch ever, ever, ever. How does that feel?
Good stretch.
And then push back.
Back. Okay.
Change your knees over.
And they do the other leg.
And then do it there.
And it's also core, isn't it? Because actually just trying to stretch your leg forward and
yeah. I know, it's a leap of faith, I call it. So all the exercises have stretched you, but you did say that the